2 decades ago, Peter O'Sullivan fell on his back while skiing, leaving him with exhausting, debilitating pain. The young physiotherapist did his best to keep his back ramrod straight.
And then the penny dropped one day when a colleague of mine said, why are you holding yourself so tense? And I kind of looked in the mirror and realised I was holding these really tense, rigid postures. Then over a period of time, I just slowly learnt to relax my body and unravel and start to get moving normally again, and the pain gradually subsided.
Peter had a revelation that went against everything he'd learned, that slouching isn't bad for you.
The research is pretty clear that there is no one perfect posture, and a variety of postures is completely normal. And sitting upright and tense is actually more common in people with pain.
How many times have you seen women standing with a slouch like this? This is the correct and more attractive way to stand.
If you go back and look at the kind of history of posture, it's kind of comes into this kind of social acceptability of how you should look. And so, this idea of a plumb line where your head sits over your shoulders and through your pelvis, and this idea of social desirability kind of got morphed into this is not just good to look good, but it's actually good for your spine health.
So, does this mean we can use our backs like a crane?
You don't have to go far to watch people in paddy fields. Like, no one's lifting with a squat back there. They're all just bending over. We've kind of created this whole belief system and kind of more Western societies around, lifting. In actual fact, it's quite hard work and inefficient to lift with a straight back.
But while pain scientists widely support Peter's stance, the straight spine industry isn't budging.
Positioning you to perform.
Clinicians are still telling people, be careful with your back and you got to sit up straight. And we've got the whole ergonomic industry that's promoting this, ergonomic chairs, ergonomic beds. I think we have a general belief in society that our backs are fragile, and actually they're incredibly strong. What we know about the health of the back, though, is that you need to use it. Are you engaged in regular physical activity? Are you getting enough sleep? How are you managing your stress? Those things are more predictive of back pain than what your posture is.
I actually love this news so much because it's an improvement I can make in my life, or I don't have to do anything. Like, I've already been slouching. My natural position, Kate, our director, always has to tell me to sit up because I normally would just sit like this if I had to sit, kind of. So it's like, this is wonderful. No, don't tell me to sit up now. She's literally saying my earpiece.
You're not the biggest problem here. Apparently women get this back pain way worse than men do, according to our expert there. So it's really something you guys have to deal with.
You mean that generally that women suffer from more back pain?
Apparently, yeah.
There's probably quite a few reasons for that.
Well,
maybe bearing children and carrying them around on your back. Maybe having a period once a month. This can be a bit bad for your back. You can, and carrying around the male ego makes you slouch. It's really heavy.
But thank you for your work.
But it is cool to know that it's not about the position of your spine, but just like, can your body do the things you want it to do? That's
intuitively makes way more sense.